What's up, everybody? Basement 45 Games here, and today, as you can tell by my thumbnail of what I'm gonna be talking about today, is that Sony yet again is releasing another live service game, and I'm getting pretty fed up and tired of this live service trend that they so acclaimed have been apparently a success for them, because why cancel like half of them and kill and keep making more of them when they keep failing, just like Concord, but it's like they wasted $400 million on. Let's get into Marathon. I know it's a extraction shooter type of shit, like your CS:GOs, your what's it called, Valorants, that one free game, and another free game like Row Company, and there's another one. I forgot what it was called, but it was free, and then automatically it's getting shut down, and it didn't even like survive for like a month or anything. But yeah, let's take a look. And of course, it'd be with Bungie, the one that's all broken up and just not the same Bungie anymore. Which I enjoyed Destiny and Destiny 2, but Destiny 2 got so repetitive and just a slog to play that I just gave up on it.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4. You are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest.
Alright. Let me just say a few things about this art style that people have been claiming has been like so unique and really futuristic and modern or whatever. Say what you want about DEI, but I don't really care about that stuff. The main thing I care about is the gameplay of the actual game. And this art style looks like shit, because it's just simple and bland, and they're not trying to be unique at all. So let's continue on forward.
You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats. To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune. The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death is inevitable, but it's never the end. Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents, and in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top.
It's kind of remind me of like a rogue-like type of game. But more militarized or whatever, futuristic, or like your teammates can revive you, but the whole point is to like go with like each run, like, and see if you can claim like newer gear and items, and then do the run all over again. So basically, it kind of is like a roguelike, I think. Which I'm tired of that genre in general. Like there may be some good ones like Hades and Dead Cells and some other ones, but I'm just tired of that genre. And especially with it being like this and as a live service, just makes it even sadder.
And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay, runners with unique playstyles, and customizable builds.
Why are they playing so slow?
Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge.
Oh, execution moves.
Contextual pings, shared objectives, and
I bet. Yeah, they'll. I bet Bungie will probably charge you for having different execution styles or different emotes if the game does support emotes. Because you know everything about what Destiny 2 had. They started introducing microtransactions and that silver currency and buying emotes and shit. Like different style of your banner and like emotes. Um Custom skins for your Strider, I think that's what it was called. And some other things. But yeah, this is just sorry state for Sony right now.
out to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same, with dynamic events, variable weather.
Oh my god. Dynamic weather events.
Survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation? Slip into the shadows as Foy.
Yeah, different classes. Like that hasn't been done before.
Without being discovered. Want to crush enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends, grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need. You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will...
There it goes with the seasons. That's how you know it's a live service game.
You're only ever one run away from your next big score.
September 23rd. I ain't joining shit. Alright. Oh, my overall thoughts on it is, shit. I don't know why Sony keeps doing this. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why they like losing money so much. They lost like all they lost all of their personality. All they're focused on is making money in the most greedy possible way with like no creativity or incentive to appeal to the customers, their audiences, except ones that have a big fat load of cash to spend their money on for their always online games, which they can pull at any time. I will give them this at Sony, not Marathon at all, but Helldivers was like their they got lucky with Helldivers because that was their like one huge success, which was actually based off of a smaller a smaller niche game, which was the original Helldivers, which was on like PS3 and maybe the Vita. I'm not sure, but that was more like a top-down perspective type of game, and they completely changed the camera style and maybe the combat with the second game, and it turned out to be a great success for them. And I have gameplay of that. I have a video of that with me just playing with my friend and my cousin, and I've made shorts on it, and we've had lots of fun together. But then the game started to slowly die down on us, and me personally, I wasn't having much fun with it because I was like, what's the point? Because the devs behind the game, started monetizing it more, in which they said they wouldn't introduce uh stratagems into like any of like the war bonds, their battle passes, so to say, which you can actually get for free by earning in-game currency without throughout the missions, which is good. But they started inserting stratagems into the war bonds. Like, what the hell was that? So they lied on that part. But with Marathon here, Bungie is not like the same Bungie that created Halo. They're also not the ones that created Halo Infinite. Now, maybe throughout the years before, like, maybe in the early process of Halo Infinite or not, because they screwed everything up with Halo 4 and 5, which those games didn't turn out very well, except maybe Halo 4. But that was about it. And then they broke off and then made Destiny and Destiny 2, which I still have the original Destiny game. And I have the Taken King version, not clean. Taking Mr. Clean. um uh and I got that version. It was fun while it lasted. I had some good gameplay clips that I uploaded a long time ago. But then the player base started to dwindle and die off. And in comes Destiny 2. And it was good in the beginning. It actually had a story that you didn't particularly have to look up. But then they introduced the whole sun setting situation, which was like every like 6 months or a few years, like each equipment that you would get from like a certain campaign event, I think. Like, anyway, some of the expansions that you got, which I hate how they did that. It should have just been included or a free update or whatever. But anyway, they would like they would remove the equipment that you used to get from those expansions, which was really bad. And so now them doing it again, but with Marathon, except a different genre style of shooting, which is a extraction shooter. Like we don't have plenty of those. Now those are popping off apparently, even though it died down a long time ago. They think it's more popular because Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO, Valorant, Rogue Company, um, that other free to play game that didn't last very long, and so they're doing it again, except calling it Marathon, and I am just sick and tired of all this corporation, greedy, no soul type of business model. Sony has not learned anything when Jim Ryan left the company, and I know he left on like April Fools or something, like somewhere in April, and then put Herman Holst in charge with I forgot his co CEO's name, and then I think it was Hiroki Totori or something like that, saying, "Oh no, our we don't have any popular IPs that would make us successful." But yet here they are, thinking they can make more success with chasing trends like this shit right here. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just tired of all these live service games, especially from Sony, when I know they have a huge potential with their IPs that they own. Let me know what y'all think down below about Marathon. I don't like it. I'm not interested. I'm not planning on playing it. So don't expect any first impressions videos from me on this game. I'm not buying it, which I think they're going to charge $40 again, like they did with Concord. Except it's going to be a lot worse because Bungie is behind it, and they monetized the hell out of Destiny 2. And so yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you're tired of these live service games, do you enjoy these types of games? Do you like the direction that Sony keeps pushing towards in making these types of live service games that keep failing, which I don't know why you are interested in it. But hey, if that's your style, that's your style, and I'm not judging you. But I'm just fed up with it, and I know Sony has a lot of potential, and they are wasting it. So I will catch you all next time. Peace.